How's everybody doing? It's been a while, huh? In standard Egee fashion, I am not ready. What's the fun in being ready? Uh-oh. I must have done something wrong. That wasn't the screen I was expecting. Let's try that again. Mulligan. Alright, let's see here. Make sure that's all good. Got my coffee. Hello, Egee. Hello, Terryza. Hello, folks. I need to move my laptop so that I can see chat better. I got some really good music in store for you guys today. I always have good music though, right? Let's move that over so I can... There we go. Alright, and then now... Let's move the actual laptop. I know that good streamers do all of this like beforehand. I'm not at that level though. Everything over here is like piecemeal patchwork. Oh really? My mouse? There we go. Sensitivity feels good too. Alright. Let me move this over and then I wanna mention something. How am I? I'm good. How are you? Hope everybody is doing as well as they possibly can. God, the dogs are still barking. Can I just hide that, I wonder? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're really ready. Joseph, you're preparing to install MX yourself, huh? So I've got some stuff I want to chat with you all about, but before we do that, I want to ask the question. What is the installer on MX Linux? I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs. There might be just dogs in the background. My neighbors must have got a new dog or something, because I've not heard this dog barking before. And he fights with my dogs. And he's basically just like a pain.
Hello, my future girlfriend. This is what I sound like.
So anyway, this is the MX Linux installer. So I want to start by pointing this thing out because I believe that this is like a custom homebrew thing for MX Linux, and it's actually kind of interesting. It's Antix installer. Either way, I don't think that it's used on any other distros but M and X and MX Linux. It's kind of interesting. You can change your partitions and stuff here. It's like old school, and it has weird glitches like this. See, it's supposed to say encrypt, but it's clearly busted. But what will happen if I do that? I just won't fix it. You've got your instructions on the side. Kind of interesting. Not bad. Okay to format and use the entire disk. Sure. I'm gonna turn my monitor down. Like, I'm too loud and it's causing me to talk even quieter than I normally do. So it's already creating the partitions and I haven't done anything yet. We're gonna use ESP. So UEFI, computer networking and stuff like that. Locales and stuff like that. Service settings? I don't think I've looked at this one. Oh wow, look at that. You have cups set up, hard drive monitors and stuff. Good stuff. We'll set up the user. And that's it. So yeah. So how is everybody doing? It's been a while, huh? Even with the new build, if something goes wrong, you just blame Terryza. That's right. We're going to blame everything on Terryza. Because that's what we do here. This will be the last time we can do that. Okay. Well, I'm doing well. Yes, Dominic, I have 4.7. So it's been what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago, I think I did Alien Isolation, and that stream had some technical difficulties. Egee installing Arch Linux Live when? Probably never. Maybe someday, but probably never. So you're gonna follow up. Oh, are you gonna also install MX? We talked about that, having people in chat also install the distro as we go along. It's kind of an interesting idea, but I think that's more of a thing for distros that are troublesome. And I don't think MX is going to be troublesome. I think it's pretty straightforward. Don't I have the checklist? Well, we're at the installers. So there's not really much to talk about. I mean, MX is based on Debian. There's an FAQ and all that jazz, but we'll get into that once we install it. So, are you late? No, we just got rolling. So this stream is going to be pretty much like all the other streams, I guess. I'm rejuvenated. I've missed it. Like, the Alien stream wasn't Distro Delves, wasn't quite the same. And then last week, I didn't do it at all. So I've been kind of having like withdrawals from hanging out with my friends. Distro Delves. Listening to tunes. I haven't listened to any of the Distro Delves music really this week. Until this week. So it's been like a week and a half since I've listened to this groovy electronica stuff. How's this week been? This week has been like really crazy. I haven't really listened to music or done anything at all this week, just because work has been kind of like off the hook. But now we got a 3-day weekend, and we like nothing should be happening on Monday, so that's good. Are you using? I think this has kernel version 5.10. So I went with AHS because there's no reason not to. You're gonna install MX on your new PC. So the reason why we're doing MX here is because this is the last episode with Terryza, and Terryza is very, very, very low spec. And it's not necessarily that MX is for, like low spec hardware and stuff. Oh, I need to turn on crossfade. MX is fine, but it uses XFCE for the desktop, and it doesn't use systemd. Now, I think the whole systemd hate is stupid, but I mean, people say that systemd introduces a lot of bloat. So, did they change the settings again? I can't find crossfade. There we go. 6 seconds? Yeah, okay. So if systemd really does introduce bloat and other BS, then maybe we'll see some improvements running it on the old Terryza. Uh-oh, did it close chat? Oh, chat doesn't have an icon. That's weird. How about KDE? No, we're just using XFCE because that's the default. I don't want to do anything crazy. MX does look really, really retro, doesn't it? I kind of like it. What do you think? What do you think is the most stable and user-friendly distro? I don't know. Have I done a video on systemd? No. I don't. What would that look like? I don't know. Like I don't really like making videos about just talking about stuff. I never have footage for it. So like the benchmarks and stuff, I used game footage, and I don't know. I'm over it. Somebody else can do it. I'm over making videos like that. If you want to know my opinion on stuff, you can just join the stream and ask me here. But I think my days of making videos like that are over. To be honest, they weren't really fun to make even when I was producing videos regularly. So now that I've kind of like moved past it, I'd rather just talk about it in a conversation rather than like make video topics. If that makes sense. I love talking tech. I love talking about stuff. But making videos about things like that just kind of takes the fun out of it for me. Maybe System B being, maybe if not. So when we boot into MX, one of the times we boot into MX, I'm going to press escape so you can see the bootstrapping. And yeah, I don't know. You want your system bootstrapped by a bunch of make files? Those types of videos are so much effort. Dude, Arrow, I used to do my early videos without any scripts. I would just open up Audacity and start riffing. I don't know how I did that. I can't do it anymore. I don't know if my brain is just fried or what's going on. And like I can hear it. Like when I watch my old videos, I can hear that like I'm having to do a lot of cuts because I'm like rambling and it doesn't really make sense, or I misspeak or something like that. So there's cuts all over the place. But even without the cuts, I don't know how I did that. I think that the quality of my videos really increased when I started doing scripts. I used to avoid doing scripts because I'm really bad at reading, like reading out loud anyway. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do the script thing. I'll just riff it. And then I started doing the scripts, and I guess I got better at like reading. So now that's what I do. Seems to work out. And the music stopped. Automatically boot the system when the installer is closed. So I've got a couple things I want to share with you guys while this is going on. Now we got people in chat. So I'm thinking about changing up the Distro Delve stream schedule. And what that means is basically I'm thinking maybe the last Friday of the month we're going to do something other than Distro Delves. I don't know what that is, but I think that taking a break from doing this constantly is good for me. I thought about a few different ways of doing that, like making this a seasonal thing, kind of like OG Distro Delves was, but I don't want to stop doing this because a part of me is afraid that if I get out of the habit of doing it, it'll be a huge chore to get back into the habit. And that's kind of what happened with my Twitch streaming, which I've started back up. I stopped doing it because I got burned out, and it was really hard to get going again. And I don't want that to happen with Distro Delves. So I think the last Friday of every month I'm going to do something a little bit different. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that might happen. So real quick, check this out. I don't know how well you can see this. Of course it gets smaller, but so I can't, there's no way for me to show, but at the top it says using makefile style concurrent boot in run level S. So like I said earlier, how would you guys feel about the music stopped again? Oh, it's one of those songs with like a 30-second outro of just nothingness. God damn these songs. Anyways, I don't know how many of you are familiar with makefiles, but how would you like your system bootstrapped by a bunch of custom makefiles? Because that's what you get if you don't use systemd. I guess it might make it easier to debug if you want to get into make, but that just seems silly to me. So the other thing I'm thinking about doing with changing, I guess, with Distro Delves is during the intermission portions where I play copyrighted music. Oh, I totally forgot to look and see if all my music is kosher. I put together these playlists and partially blocked. Okay, where are we blocked at? I put together these playlists so that we can listen during the intermission, but I always make sure that YouTube is okay with them. And I uploaded a video to make sure that everything was good, and I forgot to check the results. Oops, something went wrong. Well, good. I guess maybe we're just gonna Working without a net here. I hope I don't get in trouble for playing this. There we go. Song cannot be seen or monetized. Where? Okay, just in regions where you guys are not. There's only one song like that too. Only one song in the playlist that's actually blocked, and it doesn't affect us. Yep, okay, cool. I've got some really good music in store for you guys. I'm excited about it. But I'm thinking about playing albums instead of just like random singles like I've been doing. DDLC, yeah, that's Doki Doki Literature Club is coming. We're definitely going to be streaming that. MX is unique among the non-System D distros in that it somewhat mimics System D with its shim. That's kind of interesting. Whereas Antex and Devuan does not. Cool. Oh, you're watching the stream from MX KDE? People, I mean, like the people that use KDE really like it. I don't know if I mentioned this on any of the other KDE. What am I saying? Oh, I did it again. Anyways, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say here. I don't remember if I mentioned it in any of the other MX videos or streams, but I learned about this through English Bob. There was a point in time where everybody was like really bananas about MX. I think it was like MX14. It was a long time ago. But I thought that it was a weird distro because it has a really weird name, like MX. Like, what does that mean? It actually means something, but just looking at the name, it's like, what the hell is that? So I kind of avoided it because it was one of those like anti-System D distros, and I don't really like those. But this is probably the most put together of all of them. Anyways, back to my notes here. I'm not gonna. Let's move on. So, one thing I do want to talk about before we start talking more about MX Linux. Wasn't it running joke that it was always number one? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. There's some Egee alum graduating this year. My friend Mark graduated at some point. I asked him when. I knew that he graduated at some point this year, but I unfortunately forgot when. My good friend Joy graduated recently. Watched her graduation. It was great. And my good friend Rice is graduating. And if we could get a round of applause in the form of emojis for Mark, Joy, and Rice graduating. Really, really good stuff. I'm really proud of them. I met all three of them through this community. This community being like YouTube and Egee. They kind of filtered into the community from different places. And I've known Joy and Rice for like, years. Many, many years I've known them. So it's really cool to see them through all this time and then, go through university and graduate. It's super, super cool. And that's the end of my notes. Thank you, folks. I'm sure that they appreciate that. Good stuff. We got a good community here. I've been watching a lot of other streams, and especially like tech streams, and there are a few of them that I really enjoy, but I'm going to be honest, a lot of them, I'll say this. You guys are really, really cool. We have really, really good, smart, positive community of caring and just really, really intelligent people here. Intelligent and pragmatic people here. A lot of other streams I watch, there's a lot of just like foolishness happening in chat. People aren't taking anything seriously. There's a lot of like filibustering, some trolling here and there. People drop in and just ask like really rude questions and stuff. And I'm thinking back about these streams. We don't get any of that. It's just like I see the same people every week. You guys are awesome. You're all energized, excited about, the stream, excited about the distro. And man, I'm so blessed to have you all here. It's good stuff. So with that, let's learn a little bit about MX 14.4 Patito Fio. Where should we start? Should we look at the FAQ? Should we make sure that oh, you know what I was going to do? This is another song with like a 30-second outro of nothing. There's nothing playing, and it has 20 seconds to go still. Why do they do that? We're going to flip the record over, and we're going to listen to some Outrun, because this is the last stream with Terryza, and I think that we could all use some more serious music. I haven't played Outrun in quite a while. Oh, thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Hopefully the mix is okay for Outrun. It's pretty punchy. But I played some Outrun tunes before the stream, and I was like, man, we gotta get some of this stuff going here. I'm going to pull up the checklist because I don't remember what I usually do. Is there a welcome app? There is. Is it any good? I'd say this welcome app is actually pretty darn good. But before we start mucking around with it, I'm going to close it. What's your plan with the next Distro Delves PC? Business as usual, basically. Egee is my go-to guy for Saturdays. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I also stream, I think I saw, yeah, you were on Twitch, weren't you, Party? I also stream on Twitch Monday and Tuesday at 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't remember what that is UTC, but so 5 and then add 8 hours to that, so somewhere around like 3 or something. But I stream over there. I do gaming, so if you want to drop in and see gaming or just talk with me, I'm on Twitch. Or you can just stick around for Fridays or Saturday. Fridays? What am I saying? You can stick around for Saturdays, which is today, for Distro Delves. I really like streaming. I like streaming a whole hell of a lot more than making videos. This is, I mean, like I say this all the time. I'm listening to music, I'm tinkering around with technology, and I'm talking with my buds. I mean, what else could you want? This is a good song, dude. Man, this is another one of these songs I got to turn down because it's so good. I got to turn down for me. It looks like it might be cut through the mix though, so I'm gonna turn it down for you guys too. It's got those synths really cut through. Okay. So we're using 460 megabytes of memory. Not the lowest, but pretty damn low. I think it's pretty on par for XFCE though. Maybe 500 for XFCE. And then we're using 5 gigabytes storage on a fresh install. It's pretty damn good. Wolfsight, you used MX Linux about 2 years ago and you broke it? How'd you pull that one off? Do we have HTOP? We do. So Dominic, you were asking about memory usage on Terryza. It has less than 4 gigabytes available to it with 2 gigabytes of swap. But the swap is an SSD, so it should be okay. It has a whopping 2 cores. That's it. So the rig that I'm upgrading to is a quad core, and I think it has 8 gigabytes of memory. We'll see. It's used by somebody else in the house, so I'm going to abduct it. I'm going to assimilate that PC. So there's your resources. Very lightweight. Honestly, not the most lightweight. I think that Bodhi was probably lighter. What's the lowest RAM you've seen? 300 and change, and I believe it was Bodhi. I believe that was Bodhi. And I want to look at Bodhi Linux on the new machine, probably next Distro Delves, because I really like the distro. I like the people working on the distro, and I think you guys will too. For a novice user, what would you recommend? Oh, would I recommend MX? I mean, yeah, if you wanted to, like if you wanted to use MX and you didn't know much about Linux, I think you could do it. I think it would work. Oh, I forgot to look at NeoFetch. Look at that. All these good tools are installed out of the box. This is probably one of the most ugly logos I've ever seen. But I mean, that's the MX logo, so I can tell what it is. It's just not pretty. Oh, Antix itself uses about 195. Wow. Wolfsight, you're using Draugr OS? That guy puts a lot of work into that distro. I'm glad to see somebody in the wild using it. It always kind of like breaks my heart to see these distros that people work on and then nobody uses. I talk about that all the time. Like there's entire teams of people working on distros that nobody uses. But like if they had telemetry, then they would know that nobody's using them. All they have is like the downloads, and the downloads don't really tell you the full story. Anyway, so we're looking at MX, just MX. You prefer Peppermint to MX? You know, Tree, I was going to go with Peppermint, but I decided on MX because people say Systemd adds a lot of bloat. This is the last distro delves with Terryza, so let's see if a distro sans Systemd will, you know, give it a little bit of a boost. So I was going to do Peppermint, but we went with MX because of the Systemd thing. Without knowing about the controversy, what's Antix? I actually don't know anything about Antix. The terminal font is Liberation Mono. I don't like this font, but so many distros just use the same typefaces all the way down, so they all wind up looking pretty much the same. So it's kind of refreshing to see a different terminal font here. Is Egee still on Farron? No, Egee is on Endeavor OS with Budgie. You'll see it on Monday. If you tune into my stream on Twitch, you'll see my desktop on Monday. It's good. I like it. Anyways, what were we doing? We're using kernel version 5.10. It's the MX kernel, so they must do some custom patching to it. It's not just like a generic kernel. I always like that. The icon theme is Mocha and Papyrus. It's okay. It's fine. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get that welcome screen back. Can we get it back? We can. Let's take a look at this. Is Draugr OS any good? Yeah, several people have pointed out that MX Linux does not use Systemd by default, but it is one of the few non-Systemd distros that allows you to install it, but also provides shims so that you can get Systemd software running on it. Other distros that don't have Systemd don't do that. You just can't even use Systemd stuff. And there's a lot of software that depends on Systemd, for better and worse. So what do we do? Like, what do we do here? Codecs? That sounds important. So I guess this is a question for you guys. When we get to the tests, when we get to the old SD card tests, which is right here, I have no other way of like showing it but to make noise with it, but it's right here in my hand. Should we install the codecs now or just try to see what MX is capable out of the box? So I'll leave that up to you guys. It looks like we could just install them so that we're all ready to rock and roll by the time we get to the test, or we could wait for MX to fall down and then install the codecs and see what shakes out. This is some pensive music, man. What is this? I don't even know what this is. This is Time Cop 1983. The song is called Tonight. This is like you're going for a midnight drive after a really bad like a breakup or a fight in your relationship or something. The hell, man. The Systemd argument is kind of out of control. Peppermint uses about 300 megabytes of memory as well. Surely you have Terryza's camera? Terryza doesn't have a camera. I don't even think it has a speaker built in there. It's just raining outside and you're crying. I was expecting there to be just like an update thing here. Maybe there is, I'm not seeing it. Nope. There is not. So how does one update the system? To make a proper benchmark, just do it out of the box and then install the codecs later. Okay. For what it's worth, when I ask questions for chat, I usually go with like the first or second response. So if you have other ideas, then if you're not in the door first, I might miss it. Okay, well, I'm not seeing a way to easily update. Is that a literal box in the system tray? Like right here? Yeah. Oh, it's synaptic? Gross. That's it? It just opens this? I mean, we could update with this, sure. Let's do it. Oh, it has no updates. Okay, well, that's that. That was a short ride. I got two mice here. I keep getting confused. Okay, NeoFetch, we did that. Is there a driver or firmware install tool? I don't know. Let's find out. Get out of here. Go on. Close you. We do have a driver installer, so that's cool. Wow, it's just like no system querying. Just like you want NVIDIA, you're getting it. Maybe the repo didn't sync it. I think Synaptic does that when you open it. This is I just downloaded this ISO, so. Oh, I'm a dummy. We're not connected to the internet. Wait a second. Why isn't my Wi-Fi here? Oh, here it is. Synaptic doesn't sync. Oh, thought it did. Alright, let's try that again. It automatically checks over time. Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's get it connected. I'll run an update and we'll see if that little box turns green. I have my notes covering chat a little bit. Alright, so it found some updates. The box has not turned green, but we'll give it a little... Wait, what did that say? 0 updates. Okay, we'll give it some time. We'll wait for that to pop up. What's the software store? I believe that the software store is Synaptic, which is, you know, it's old school. Not bad, just old school. You really want GNOME on a distro. I mean, that shouldn't be hard to find. What the hell is this? Oregon, Illinois, and New York? Is that what that says? Hey, look at that. The box turned green. OSU. I'm guessing that's Oregon State, right? Well, yeah, let's have this pick the fastest one for me. No software store, just the Synaptic package manager. I have a checklist I follow, and that's a question on there. What is the software store? All right, let's do it. Let's do a heckin' update. All you can do is double click it. What is going on here? There. Oh, there's an MX updater. Okay. So I'm being impatient here. Automatically answer yes. Let's do it. It has a great package installer. I mean, Synaptic's old, but it's fine. Just old. Search doesn't work so good. I don't know, on some distros I've found that the search just abruptly stops working. I don't know if that'll happen here. It's kind of like inconsequential to the whole thing. All right, desktop functionality. How do you change the background? Yeah, I noticed that, CFW. This is fast. I don't know what it is with Ubuntu, but Ubuntu updates and downloads and stuff take forever. This seemed like it was really fast. Part of the problem with apt is that it doesn't do Delta updates, so if there's a new package that needs to be updated, it has to download and reinstall the entire thing. So if you have like LibreOffice, which is several hundred megabytes, it has to download all of that, not just the stuff that has changed. There is a curated popular list. Is that in there? I think that there's a thing in my checklist about that. I mean, we could actually, well, I'll just make that part of the, I think it used to be in there. I trimmed down the checklist a lot. There's a separate section for going over this, so we'll do that later. Let's do some basic desktop functionality. Man, this is good. I've been seeing MX Linux #1 on Distro Watch for ages. Would you say that it's better than Ubuntu or from scratch Debian? I mean, it's pretty good. Like, you know, I was about to say that I'm not here to review it, but we're here reviewing it, so I wouldn't use it because this just isn't my style, but that doesn't mean it's bad at all. It's fine. There's a few different flavors of it. This is XFCE. There's also KDE. Sounds like we have some MX experts in chat. So they might be able to answer the more in-depth questions, maybe. How does systemd slow down the system? Oh man, Full Metal, you're asking dangerous questions. I wonder why it's #1 though. I mean, here's the thing. The Distro Watch counter, let's just go there. I forgot all about the whole MX Linux Distro Watch thing. So we'll just open up Firefox and I'll take you guys there and I'll show you how it works. These are some nice backgrounds though. And look, we've got a conky. Look how cute that conky is. We've got hard drive, which is probably I/O. We got memory. We got CPU. CPU's working its tail off. Distro Watch. So if you go here, the HPD is hits per day. There you go. There's a pop-up. And all that. So by clicking MX Linux, I just gave it another hit. So we just took another hit off MX Linux. So that's it. It's just the number of times this web page has been hit. That's all it is. So we could do something like, all right, so check this out. Isn't it L to follow? All right, so I just gave it another hit and another hit and another hit and another and another. And how about another? And maybe one more for fun? Let's do one more. There, I just added, what, 10 hits to the counter? That actually doesn't work unless you've changed your IP address. Okay, so we'll put it in a revolving VPN and do it that way. The point that I'm trying to make is that this is just the number of times. Honestly, 3,000 hits per day, like that's, I don't know, that's good, but for the number of hits Distro Watch probably gets a day, that's kind of peanuts. You only added one hit, yeah. My point is that you could curl it and get it. So, like if you had, you know, a CI server or something that was, you know, building MX Linux and it hit it, then there you go. So that's why the hits per day doesn't really matter. A ClickBot script. Hey man, I'm not suggesting that, but as long as you had it work a VPN, that would work. Some of these backgrounds don't play nice with a conky. Endeavor OS is bulldozing through the distro watch chart. Kind of interesting. I like distro watch to, like, there's that news section. I like distro watch for the news section, not so much. I'm surprised that the browser doesn't open up to the MX page, like, you know, like what if it was bookmarked here and that was like just where it went every time you open a browser. But this is what I use distro watch for. Like VZ Linux, I've never heard of that, but now I know about it because of distro watch. Oracle Linux, that's one we should look at. Alma Linux, another one we should look at. OpenMandriva just released a new RC. So this is good stuff, and as far as I know, there's no other website that has anything like this. This is another one of those songs with synths that like really cut through. Anyway, so it comes with a lot of good backgrounds. Oh, here you go. How about that one? That's a pretty good one. Everybody duck. Ooh. Oh yeah. This is my style right here. Listen to that guitar in the background. Wow, there's a lot of freaking backgrounds. What was the install footprint? Like 5 gigabytes? Oh, it's one of these. When you use your mouse wheel, it switches workspaces. Yeah, here you go. Between the music and the background, this works really well. I wish it changed the color to like pink or magenta. Oh yeah. This is looking good. You want an Arch-based distro with GNOME 40? Hey, Endeavor OS. There you go. Alright, let's get back on track. Are there any parental controls? I don't even think I need to look for that. I'm going to go on a limb and say no. Is there anything else we should look here? Oh, there's curated apps. Right. Is there an application search? Yeah, sure. Popular apps. Let's do it. Do I play RPG games? Sometimes. What would you consider an like, how do you define an RPG? Do you need like stats and levels and stuff? Am I playing an RPG? I don't think I have an RPG game. You could call Grand Theft Auto Online an RPG game because you level and you upgrade your stats by leveling and stuff, but I don't know. That might be a stretch. I want to play The Witcher 3. I don't know if you guys watched my Luna, Amazon Luna review, but if Witcher 3 was on there, I own Witcher 3, like through Steam, but I would rather play it on Luna than I would on Steam, if that makes sense. It feels more like a couch game than it does. And then you might ask, well, why don't you just put a computer in your living room? I tried that, and it's just like a pain in the ass, and I don't want it. Witcher 3 on Terryza. If I could stream it through a gaming service, yeah, we could do that. I don't know what's going to happen to Terryza after this. I was thinking about smashing it, but a couple people reached out and said don't do it, so I'm not going to do that. This is kind of... is there like education too? Okay. I'd call this educational rather than children. That's a little odd. I would expect like games, like child games, but this is more just like Scratch's programming. Secondary includes like a bunch of school stuff. Weird name. We got games. Lutris is in there. Good. Sell Terryza. I hate selling stuff. I'm such a bad salesperson. Maybe do a video on turning Terryza into like a PF Sense thing. It's kind of an interesting idea. I don't know anything about that though, is the thing. I'd have to like learn it. I'll probably think of something. It'll probably sit in my tote of neglected computer stuff. Whoa, I hit the mic boom. No, I hit it again. Oh my God. Okay. We got icons. This is kind of cool. The mouse acceleration is a little weird, but I'm going back and forth between my mice, so I think I'm getting confused that way. You could turn Terryza into some kind of overpowered Raspberry Pi. Oh, you know PF Sense. Really? That could be cool. It's the right form factor for it. It's very small. It's like not even the size of my palm. It fit my entire paw on top of it. It's kind of warm right now, actually. It's nice. Office stuff. This is probably the most comprehensive list of curated apps that I've ever seen in a distro. And I've talked about this stuff before. I love curated apps like this because not everybody, like including me, I don't know everything that's out there, and I don't want to like go out and spend time doing research to figure out like what app to use for this, what app to do with that. Like I see people in comments in my videos that are still using Play on Linux, and they're asking like, oh, I can't get this game to run on Play on Linux. And I'm like, have you considered Lutris? But they haven't because they don't know about it. So if they had a curated list, they could be like, oh, what's under games? Oh, Lutris is under here. Oh, here's Play on Linux too. Does it have like a little tooltip? What is this? Info. Oh, it's a button. Game Installer Wrapper Suite. Okay. What's this one? Play on Linux? Okay, so these descriptions aren't very good. Could you use Terryza as a server? Yeah, sure. I mean, that's kind of what like a PF Sense thing would be, right? It would be like a server application, but wind up being like a firewall sort of thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do something cool with it. Budgie Desktop. Atom. Why is Genie grayed out? Is it because it's installed? Yeah. MS VS Code. Oh, and it shows a thing. Oh, it adds the repository for it. That's kind of cool, actually. Man, I'll tell you guys what. How long have we been at this? Not even an hour? My throat is already getting tired. I can't take breaks from distro delves. It took me a long time to get up to the point where I can talk for 2 hours, and now I'm 40 minutes in and I can't. I'm like dying. I'm only about a third way through my coffee. Maybe I should drink more. Oh man, this is a good song. Are you kidding me? Listen to this. This is Miami Beach by AM 1984. What's the next device? I don't know. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. It's like a quad core or something. Come on, don't be lazy. Stable repo. Oh, look at this. Wait a second, is this? Oh my goodness, this is actually really cool. So this is the package manager. Where'd Run with the Dolphins go? I don't think he made any mention of this. I thought he said that there was curated apps, but I didn't realize that there was like a whole package manager. This is awesome. So somebody asked me before, yeah, MX package installer. This is awesome. Somebody asked me before if this was a good distro for newbies or something like that, and I'm inclined to say yeah, I think it is. Like if you want something like XP era of just like simplicity, without any frills, no animations, nothing like that, this is a beast. This is real good. Holy smokes! Look at all these. What? I didn't do anything. Whoa. Wait, if you just click this, it'll reload it? Oh, that's weird. Found a bug. All runtimes? No way. Your voice is OG. Thank you. I actually put a tremendous amount of work into the audio. I got 2 microphones. I've got 2 microphones that are like separate, so they're running on 2 two different sides, so if you have headphones, you can hear me go from side to side. And then I have a mixer that is running at 192K. So you want to see the desk station? You'll see it on Monday. You'll see that on Monday. Okay, we've spent enough time here. This is good stuff. I'm really, really happy and impressed with this installer. But let's move on. You guys are asking about the help text. Egee is the OG. Yep. I changed this because I have a bunch of channels, and I have a lot of people that follow me for different content, and this was the first YouTube channel that really like built a following. This was not my first YouTube channel, but this was the first channel that built a big following. And a lot of people that know me from YouTube and follow me on Twitter and stuff know me from this channel. But I want to produce content for my other channels, so I renamed this to OG. Remy, you hit it on the head. 80s style music, looking at MX Linux, eating a pizza. I don't have a pizza, but I got coffee. Okay, MX tools. Let's move you off to the side. So this is not MX 19.2, but that's okay. This must be the PDF reader. God, this is a good one too. This is Stakeout by Crockett. I need to build up this playlist. I think we've listened to almost everything in it. Well, there's a few. Actually, there's a few that we need to listen to still. Try Venom Linux. Ooh. I'd try that just for the name. That's a cool name. For some reason, the word Venom makes me think of the color green. I don't know why. Oh my god, look at this. The need for manuals. Wow. MX is fundamental. Oh, this is really cool. Check this out. MX Linux is fundamentally user-oriented, so it includes a certain amount of non-free software to assure that the system works out of the box as much as possible. Oh wow, there's a terminal command that'll show you what non-free stuff is installed. You've got to be kidding me. Look at that. This is really cool. Oh wow, it's kind of cool too. Look at that. We'll just move this over. So what's the MX community like? If you ran into an issue, could you go to the forums and ask for help without getting torn up? Like some communities? MX has too much hype. I don't know, man. I'm starting to see why it has so much hype. I've never dove this deep into MX. Good stuff, man. Under the hood. File system structure. Are you kidding me? And this isn't like some documentation has just like generic information like what is a file system, ext4 is blah blah. This is like written by the MX people. One of the first problems that many new Linux users struggle with is how the file system works. Boy, isn't that true. Like, and to be fair, once you if you're coming from Windows or even Mac OS and you adjust to how the Linux file system works, it's hard to go back because once you get it, it's like really logical. The file system hierarchy is like another thing altogether. That is a mess, and it's probably going to stay a mess forever. But the way that paths and stuff and all that stuff works is like just, it makes so much sense. But like this root nonsense, ugh. Man, another good one. How do I switch to a list view? I don't remember. Here we go. It's on the bottom. But like, look at this dev. What is dev? What is Etsy? Why is there lib and lib64? Why is there media and mount? What the hell's opt? What is proc? And then if you go into var, there's games in here. There's another lib folder. Local, what's in local? Oh, well, there's nothing installed, but user is another mess. Here we've got more games. We've got lib32, lib64. Well, what the hell is this lib? Like, what is going on? Have I tried Solus? I think we did Solus on Terryza, didn't we? What's the glitch with Windows? I don't know what that is. That's the same in every distro. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is a MX thing. This is just a Linux file system thing. I was talking about it because this is talking about it. Oh, actually, wouldn't you know it? It explains all of this. What's media? Files for removable media. What's mount? Physical storage devices. What's opt? This is intended to be the location of major third-party applications. And then they give you examples. How cool is that? Wow. Okay, we've dove deep enough into the help. Good luck trying to remember all of this, I know, right? I'll tell you guys what though, if you ever want to work in ops or DevOps, this kind of like you got to know this stuff. So it helps if you have installed your own Arch from scratch, you have a huge leg up in DevOps. It doesn't sound like much, like, oh, I just followed a guide. Yeah, well, what do you think developers do when they encounter weird issues in the wild? You look it up. My right microphone is weirdly loud for some reason. Turn it down a bit. Looks like it's peaking. Alright, how about file search? We were just in the file manager. Is indexing turned on? Or maybe, is there like a search? Oh, there is. The database is more than 7 days old. Huh. I don't know about that. Use Stack Overflow. I actually don't like Stack Overflow very much, to be honest with you. A lot of the answers on there are really, really old. And the amount, so if I type in like, you know, I'm working with Python. So I look for something like something with Python and I find Python 2.7 stuff, which is not helpful. So I think that Stack Overflow is kind of aged out. They don't archive answers, and those really old and bad answers float to the top of Google. Oh, this is weird. It just sits there. So yeah, there's a couple of quote-unquote tutorial sites that I go to when I have questions, but Stack Overflow is usually towards the bottom of the list of places I go to anymore. It didn't always used to be this way, and maybe it's just a Python thing. I find myself working with Python and Bash more than anything else, and some of the answers for Bash hasn't really changed. Bash has just, it's just Bash. But Python has changed from 2.7 to 3, and then with each minor version of Python, they add really cool new features. So if you just Google a question and go to Stack Overflow, you're going to get an old answer that's not using the latest and greatest features. So I'm not a big fan of Stack Overflow, and the community in Stack Overflow is garbage. People are really, really rude. But that's my tirade about Stack Overflow. Yeah, like Linux questions are still like, there's certain technologies that don't really age out. Python is not one of them. Okay, this is going to take a while, so what's next on the list? Any settings or data sync? I don't think we've looked at XFCE settings. You ask 10 questions. You excited to see the response when you get spammed by... Yeah, it's same. Which sites do you use? I'd have to like Google something and see. I don't know. I find myself on Geeks for Geeks sometimes. Stack Abuse is a good one. Man, that's another really freaking good song. This is by Crockett again. A song called Cruise. What was I doing this week? I needed to convert a time date format from a string to an ISO date time and then drop the time because I only needed the date. And there's a new function in Python 3.7 plus that will just take it and convert it without you needing to pass in the format. But if you go to Stack Overflow, it's a bunch of people talking about really old ways of doing date time conversions. So I actually went to the Python API docs and found the proper way of doing it there, because all of the Stack Overflow answers were bad. So if you find an answer on Stack Overflow and it seems wrong, it probably is. Hey. But there's a function in datetime that's like to ISO format or something like that, and everybody else was like, oh, you have to use, parse time and then pass all of these really obscure parameters into it. Like, yeah, a couple of years ago you had to do that. It'd be cool if Google didn't float that to the top of the list, because that's old. Well, we're searching at home, huh? There you go. Catfish is kind of a beast. It took a while to index, but I guess now that we're there. So, I want to point out, if you guys remember when we did Pop OS, man, that was laggy. And when we were doing the update and stuff like that, it was like almost not usable. And we just did a Catfish index, we were doing updates, we've got stuff going on in the background, and I haven't noticed any slowdowns with MX. Any data sync. Oh, we were looking at settings and then I got off topic. We'll pop this open. Good old XFCE. iDevice mounter. ADSL configuration. Man, you guys want to use a modem? Look at this dinosaur. We got built-in ad block. Is this like a host file thing? Yep. SomeoneWhoCares.org. Which one should I use? SomeoneWhoCares.org. What the hell? You guys tell me which one I should use here and I'll test it. I think it's time to switch. What? This is a lot of Outrun. I think it's time to switch to some Future Funk. You guys like disco? This sounds like a good one too. It's always good to start when it's still fun, or stop when it's still fun. Select all of them. Oh yeah, updates finished. Oh yeah. What we got here? Brightness Sistray. Oh. Oh, this is really strange. It opened the child window. That's really odd. I don't know how I feel about that. How many of you have used compilers? I don't. What's Tint 2? Is that the right mouse button thing? I've seen Tint. Oh dear, what have I done? Oh, is this panel Tint 2? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Oh, that's really cool. I had no idea that this was Tint 2. Wow. What I will do, though, I think that we already passed the, what's the name of this song? This is called Dance by Night Tempo. Very good song. That's why I started with it. Battery low. No, it is not. You are incorrect. I need to get back to the help, though. There's something in there I need. Here we go. We want tweak panel. Your current panel is located here. Yep. There we go. This is what I was looking for. You change the theme. Ooh, do we have file browser open? Let's see here. Switch it back to icons. You can see what's going on here. You always know it's a night tempo song because they make copious use of that. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like that anime magic sound. That's a night tempo thing. I think it works pretty well. There we go. Display it vertically. There we go. This is my style. I don't know why this isn't the default. I love this. I think this looks really good. Can we have some Windows 96 music? Yeah. Am I sorting by... Windows 96 is side B, so we'll do that later in the show. There. Okay. Anyway, so that's the panel. Good stuff. We got a compositor. Oh, we can switch to Compton. Get some cool effects going on. Oh, it doesn't do it. Will it do it here? Oh, the effects aren't even like on. X render, are you kidding me? Come on, let's push it. Oh, well. Crop shadows, enabled client side shadows on Windows. Why are we talking about Windows? So what's up with XFCE named Parole and Mugshot? I know, I commented on that a while ago. You're gonna wind up going to jail. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I pushed it too far. Hey, Egee, try putting a shortcut on something, including the super key. Well, I broke it. I think we already listened to this song. Yeah, we did. Well, MX just hosed up. You know what song I really like is... Where is it? This is probably my favorite song in the playlist. Yep, well, that's it. Is it time to reboot? Oh yeah, I guess I could have H-topped it, huh? Do you guys have any idea what it's doing right now? I'm not sure. How far are we in? We're an hour and 10 minutes in. You guys know what time it is, right? Assuming we can get back into the desktop, because that's always a question. I think it's about time for intermission, followed by the tests. I'm really excited about the music today. I'm always excited about the music, though. I really like this song. Oh dear. There we go. Using makefile style concurrent boot. Not starting NFS kernel daemon. No exports. Middle of the top for a surprise, huh? I enjoy listening to music with you guys. You know what? I do too. If I could just play records and hang out with you guys. Oh, here it is. I'd do that. Fluxbox. I mean, do we want to get into this? This is getting pretty deep. We'll look at Fluxbox, see what it's like. We'll do a couple things before we drop into intermission. Oh my goodness. This is different. It's kind of impressive. It includes all of these sessions. Like, what was that? 3 sessions? Failed to load icon for documentation. Oh boy. We're off to a great start with that one. We got Conky. This looks so 2003. It sure does. Yeah, we're gonna bail out of here. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, I'm with this guy. Let's get it. I didn't click. I didn't do that. I guess it only gives you a little bit of time to bail out. Let's try that again. And then I guess we'll look at XFC. Metallic icons, I know, right? Oh man, the Tint 2 panel looks way better. Yeah, we're gonna turn that off. Turn Compton off. That caused a weird issue. Alright, we'll log back into the regular session and then I'm gonna play some tunes for you guys. I was thinking about playing my guitar and maybe singing, but I wasn't able to get the mix right. And this is my first day back after a little vacation. I didn't want to push it. Like, the funny thing is that my guitar wasn't too loud, which is my main concern, but it wasn't loud enough. So I guess I could play, but you guys probably wouldn't even notice. Oh, why did I not switch it? Let's try that again. Hey! Why did it drop back into that? Oh well, I'm not gonna try to debug it. Where did my Tint 2 go? I shouldn't have changed anything. Is it easy to get back? XFCE is the default, but this isn't the default panel though. It was Tint 2. It looked different, I'm telling you. Don't you have 11 on your amp? Like, volume wise? I could crank it up, but there's an art that goes into, like, making sure the mix is all good and stuff. I'm not even seeing where to set it. It says panel, but this isn't the original panel. XFCE panel? Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. RIP Tint 2. Tint 2 belongs in Fluxbox. Well, what changed then? Because it didn't look like this before. It had this nice little area over here was like indented. It was good looking. This is different. You think it was a theme? Let me see. MX Dark, maybe? So loading into the theme. Oh, this is kind of cool. Wow. Yeah, I kind of dig this, actually. Use with oh, was it this one? Ah, this is... No, this was not it. Well, I guess we'll never see it again. You didn't select a theme? Yeah, I don't know. We'll just go back to whatever the default was. What's this thick border business? I'm making my life difficult when I add timestamps to this. I'm like all over the place. Graybird, maybe? I'm just trying all these different... Sure, this is fine. We'll stick with this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's intermission time. This is the song called Desired, but we're going to play something a little bit different. Do I still have my intermission? I don't know what that is, actually. I don't want to switch to that scene because I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what that scene is. Oh well. We'll just play some tunes. I'll be right back. Maybe I'll leave H-Top up. You guys can see what's going on here. Is there anything I need to do that takes a long time? I don't think so. We already have flat packs and flat hub, so that's done. It's not like Pop OS, where it was doing that, the thick borders looking kind of thick. Is it this thing right here? I actually kind of like that. Alright, it's intermission time. This is where I'm going to turn my mic off, and you guys are going to listen to some tunes. Here we go.
It's time to relax. You know what that means. A glass of wine, your favorite easy chair, and of course, this compact disc playing on your home stereo. So go on and indulge yourself. That's right. Kick off your shoes, put your feet up, lean back and just enjoy the melodies. After all, music soothes even the
but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin round to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. I burn like a wicker cabinet, chalk white and oh so frail. I see our time has gotten stale. The tick-tock of the clock is painful, all sane and logical. I wanna tear it off the wall. I hear words in clips and phrases, I think sick like ginger ale. My stomach turns and I exhale. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. I would swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. I wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. SoCal is where my mind states, but it's not my state of mind. I'm not as ugly sad as you. Or am I origami, fold it up and just pretend, demented as the moment
Yeah, the volume went down a bit because I'm coming back. That was a short intermission for me. This is actually the song that I was going to play and sing. What happened here? I lost my mouse. We good? Okay. My mouse died. Thank you, Tanvir. Yeah, this was a song I was going to play and sing, but I couldn't get the mix just right. It's really, really fun. I have my two microphones. I was going to point one at the amp. Would point at both at the amp, but have one closer to me so that I could sing, but I didn't want to push it. I don't know why my mouse died. So while I got Eve 6 playing here, this is Eve 6 by the way, this is all off the album Eve 6. This is kind of what I'm talking about, where I want to play albums instead of just like random singles. I gotta figure out how to get my mouse back. It apparently just died. I saw these guys in concert a few years ago. It was just like a little local show. See, it comes and then it goes. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, there we go. That was weird. This was a really good concert though. They were the opening act for Everclear. And what do we have? Oh no, they weren't actually. Space Hog. Oh, Leech? Adam, I was actually thinking about putting Leech on here, but that's kind of a obscure song. I don't think not everybody would enjoy it. But yeah, that's funny that you say that, because I was thinking about putting Leech and Nocturnal. And Nocturnal might be from their next album though. But yeah, Space Hog opened, followed by Eve 6, and then Soul Asylum, and then Everclear was at the end, and it was such a good show. It was really, really good. The drummer, I don't remember his name, but the drummer threw a stick into the audience, and the guy behind me was like, I'm not a very big guy. The guy behind me was really tall, and he caught it and handed it down to me, and I was like, oh my god. It was really cool. And then yeah, it was a good show. I could talk more about it, but you guys want to know about Linux anyway, so let's talk about Linux. Alright. What is this? I don't know what this means. I don't know who wrote that. Oops. I gotta get a feel for how long to let these songs play. So I really like this part of the stream. I like the whole stream, but when we start playing good music like this. Anybody know this one? This might be a little obscure. What? Oh, Debian doesn't like app images very much. I'm like overshooting every time I move my mouse. This sucks. It opens flat reps and like nothing is opening actually. This isn't good. Reduce mass acceleration. Oh, there we go. Welcome to the best version of Doki Doki Mod Manager yet. Download a copy, or drag a copy here. We'll get there. These all gonna be, yeah, these will all be denied. Hey AS Rock, how you doing? I'm doing good. There we go. Is Doki Doki a dating sim? I actually don't know much about it. I just know that you guys want me to play it really bad. Do you recommend Flatpak or Snap? I recommend whatever works for you. It seems that Flatpak works for most people. So if that's what works for you, then use it. I'm pragmatic. We got Hyper. Oh, Doki Doki is a dating sim? Oh dear. Do I still want to play it then? I didn't know it was a dating sim. I thought it was like a story thing. Well, maybe I should reconsider playing it. Is it lewd? Should I be concerned if I stream it? You want me to play a dating sim? I don't know what kind of like can of worms I'm opening by playing this. I do like that it detects that this is an Android thing. Ah. You'll realize why I'll realize why you winked when you play it. Okay, so it is a lewd game. Well, in that case, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna play it then. I thought that it was just like a what are those called? Like a novel sort of thing? Animated novel, is it? What are you guys trying to do? We'll get there in a second. Documents. Oh no, audio. What am I doing here? So if I open all of them, what does it open them in? It's not safe for work or lewd, but it is something. Okay. I don't want to get into the habit of doing sketchy, questionable stuff. That's not my style. I don't have anything against it. Like, it's great when other people do it. It's just, it's not my style. You're off to run errands. Hey man, it was good having you here. I'll see you later. Saying what DDLC is would be spoiling. Okay. It's a meta horror. Oh. I see. I love this song. I don't know how many of you OG Egeers remember what happened last time I played this song. Gmail, you love my voice. Well, thank you. Like I said earlier, I put a lot of work into making sure that my voice audio is set up right for you guys. Anyway, the last time I played this song on stream, I muted the song instead of my mic, and I proceeded to talk to my dogs. Oh, MP3 doesn't work? I like MP2 works. Oh, there we go. I love this song too. We got Slash on guitar. We got Scott Weiland on vocals. This is Velvet Revolver, by the way. I mean, it seems to open everything, it just doesn't know what it wants to open them in. Your voice is like a DJ from a radio station. Thank you. That's kind of the aesthetic I'm going for. I mean, we're playing music. I want these streams to be something that you can just listen to and not just watch, or not have to watch. So I feel like in order to do that, I have to get my audio just right. Let's see here, we have GIMP. I mean, I've heard that DDLC is like a horror sort of thing, but I don't know what that means. I've heard rumors about it, but I didn't know that it was like a dating sim sort of thing. I don't know how you can mix the two. I don't know how that works. Like it's a horror dating sim? Like how did, what? Will I get spooked? Or you often just listen to Egee stream how ASMR it is? Well, that's good. Oh, I thought I had my pencil. That's good. We got TIFF files. Oh my goodness, it's so big. Will it open WebP? I bet it will open in Firefox. This is a new commish that I don't know if you guys have seen yet. And here's another one that you guys probably have seen, but I don't think I've shown it here. This is by the same artist that did the original Vaporwave Egee that I used in that elementary video. I like this one a lot. This is supposed to be like inspired by a Lotus Esprit from the 90s. It's a good scene. I'm really happy with this one. Very outrunny. Is that a yellow card reference? It is. It absolutely is. And then this is the current, I guess, avatar PFP for the channel. 90s inspired Egee. I think it works pretty well. Da-da-da. So I got all these videos that look like they might actually work. So I want to start doing moto vlogs. Oh dear, this one doesn't look good. And I just, I got a new mount for my camera. You really want to see me in real life? I mean, you know, it could happen. I do plan on going to conventions and stuff. Like once everything is, I mean, everything's getting close to back to normal, so there is a very good chance you'll see me. Well, actually, part of you're in Iran, right? So I guess you'll have to, I mean, I'll make a video with me in it someday. Dun, dun, dun. H264, H265. MPEG looks good. He usually struggles with MPEG though. What is that? Oh, there's a music player running, huh? VC1 is having a heckin' struggle. Oh, that's Windows Media. VP8. Wow. VP8 opens in VLC and it's playing back perfectly fine. I want you all to remember that on other distros, it, like, this is a mess. But MX Linux, for some reason, Like everything, even VP9. You should really check out Iran. That's, I mean, I know a little bit about it, but not a whole bunch. Seems like an interesting place. Wow, that's crazy. So the only, yeah, Pop! OS was one of those distros that it was a mess on. The only format it had trouble playing was Windows Media, and Windows Media isn't even used anymore. So this is the best out of all of the distros we've tested. I'm pretty sure that this is the best playback. And I rendered these today, so I know that these are good. I rendered it with, the raw file was H.264, but I used Kdenlive to transcode it into all these different formats. Very impressive. Alright, well, let's see how games run. Oh, that's what I should have done during the intermission, darn it. I don't have my thing. Oh my god, Full Metal, you're right. I did not install codecs. Holy smokes. Fellas, do you realize that it just played back all of the audio and all of the video except for one video without installing additional codecs? I'm kind of blown away. It's a really good song, I'll have you know. This is crazy. What do you think about this, El Snarko? Are you impressed? MX Linux is a fast and friendly and stable. Oh, that's BS. My phone just made a noise, and it's because an app is being forced upon me by my ISP. That's such nonsense that they can do that. I have an appointment today. I need to check my calendar. Ah, the codecs are done. Shoot. I'll do with that later. I'm pretty sure it's like at 1. I know this says 2, but this is wrong. Oops. Alright, can we play Windows Media now? No. Yeah, okay, Windows Media is still the format that we can't play. Alright, now that we're towards the end of Distro Delves, we're going to put on somebody wanted Windows 96. So we're going to put on some Windows 96. I think I only have one song by him. Yeah, by them. And it's Rituals. Let me turn crossfade back on. It was on at the very beginning of intermission. It kind of like ruined. It ruined the intermission, the actual intermission song. And somebody said that was from Offspring. That was right. It is from Offspring. It's off the album Smash, and that's an album that I would love to listen to with you guys. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I would just put on Smash and we would listen to the Smash album. Oh, I got the wrong mouse again. Okay. Now let's see how Minecraft runs. Oh. Try with MPV. Nah. It's fine. I mean, who uses Windows Media anymore? Aqueducts is another. Actually, Aqueducts might be. You know what? I have to log into Minecraft and stuff. I don't want to do that. It's such a pain. So we're gonna do Aqueducts. Americanas. Yeah, it's okay. I like Smash is probably my favorite album. Ixnay on the Ombre is pretty good too. Americana's okay. Conspiracy of One is okay. Was that Splinter that came after? Splinter was not good. And then what came after Splinter? I think I've got to be missing an album in there. I used to be a really big Offspring fan. Yeah, Rise and Fall, Raging Grace was really bad, in my opinion. This is one of their weakest albums. Like, there are a couple songs on there that are okay. Nothing Town is good. Let's Hear It for Rock Bottom is pretty good. But everything else is like not good. Wow, I don't have any songs from Splinter in my play. Oh yeah, I do, down here. Can't Get My Head Around You is pretty good. But my favorite modern album from them is Days Go By. Very, very good album. But then they fired their bassist, Greg K, and now I don't want to listen to him anymore. Greg K is probably my biggest influence as like a bass player, and I'm not really a bass player. I can just like I can play if I have to, but I wouldn't really call myself a bass player. But my style is very inspired by Greg K. But play Resident Evil 4 when it gets remastered. Do I read books? No, I read encyclopedias. This is a good one. Hello there, it's been a while since you checked in here. Well, hello there. There we go, Aqueducts is done. Alright, this is going to test the graphics. This is kind of a weak test, but that's okay. You're in the middle of your final exams. Full screen. Egee is the jack of all trades. Yeah, that just means I'm not particularly good at anything. But yes, I can do a lot of things. You've got to be kidding me. How is this, like, it doesn't look great, but how is this running so well? Okay, what distro did we do this on? Okay, we're gonna do Open Spades after this. Something like 4 or something, yeah. So my desire to test, how do I get down there? Do I have to, maybe over here? I wanted to look at a non-System D distro kind of as like a cheeky sort of jab at the anti-System D people. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure MX is running the best out of everything that we've had on Distro Delves for Terryza. Why can't I grab that? Oh, he's like sliding on skates. Look at him go. It's like broken. Okay, well, let's just get the hell out of here. We tried this on Pop OS. Dude, Pop OS was bad. I don't know what else to say. It was just not good. I found the star, but I couldn't grab it for some reason. We'll turn it into a gas. Oh. Jumpin' Jack Flash, it's a gas. Something like that. Uh-oh, I think I screwed up. I can't, like, do anything. I can't fix it. Oh, I see, it turned it into a cloud. What about Bodhi? I don't remember if Bodhi did super well on games, did it? You guys probably remember it better than I do. Yeah, Pop OS did dump out. Did I ever watch JoJo's Bizarre? No, and I don't really watch stuff. Very rarely Do I watch anything? Okay, well, that's enough of this game. Clearly it runs really well. Poop OS. Joseph, you stop that. I wasn't sure what music to start with, and I ended up starting with a little bit of future funk, and then we did Outrun. And I think that these streams work best when we have the chill stuff at the end. That was fast. Oh my goodness, resolution. Let's just do full screen. 1080p, OpenGL. Oh my god, it has all this stuff on. I mean, I'll just leave it basically medium with high shaders. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh my god, it's lagging here. CS Italy, what the hell? Oh my goodness, it's lagging bad. This seems like very strange preset. I don't think it usually. What the hell? Oh, waiting for respawn. Oh, it's like no, something's definitely wrong. It doesn't normally have this heavy of effects. That's gonna make it hard to compare. Oh, do I have to quit to redo all that? This is very spacey. I go back to my playlist and I got Offspring up. This song, let's not do that actually. Where's a song I like? No. Oh no, not this one. Well, where'd it go? I'm sorting by album? What am I doing here? This one's what I'm looking for. I'm probably gonna make another playlist of like jazz hop. Jumpin' Jack Flash, that's right. I don't want to try to play the Rolling Stones, so I'll probably get in trouble. Alright, let's try medium all the way down. What's Egee's daily driver? Endeavor OS with Budgie. That's what I'm playing with right now. The hallway. Still not running very good. Well, actually, no, this is pretty damn good, actually. Wow. MX is a beast. Press V. Oh, you've been listening to you've heard the song that I just skipped? I don't even remember what the hell it was. It's always refreshing to find somebody in the wild that's not aimbotting or something. Like he shot and missed me a couple times. You don't usually see that in random public servers. Usually it's like you see them for a second and then boom, you're dead. How do I turn the motion blur off? That's terrible. Camera shake, that's fine, but what about the motion blur? Am I not seeing it? Guess you can't turn it off. Oh, this is such a good song. Man, you turn. I thought I did turn anti-aliasing off. I'm blown away at how well this is running. This is Terryza, remember that. Oh, there's your one-shot kill. I mean, I was pretty close to him, so. Alright, that's enough of that. I mean, based on this limited testing, I think MX was a good choice. A good game to go out on. The only, I mean, I don't want to install Minecraft. It's such a pain. I think it's time to burn it down. What do you guys want? You want me to burn it down, or should we look at Minecraft? I'll let you guys decide. Last one. Wait, no, I don't know what you're gonna play next. Whatever it is, I don't want it. Turn it off. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll accept this. I think this is the song we started on. Isn't it? Oh, you guys really want Minecraft. Okay, well. MX is looking pretty nice. I mean, I think that the main thing that MX has going against it is the look and style. But I bet that you could just go with... I mean, what other versions of MX are out there? This is really impressive. I think in the Distro Delves video, I said that it was just fine. Not great, not bad, just fine. And I think that I might have to... I mean, after seeing it on low-spec hardware, I think I might have to, like, bump it up to pretty good. Ah, KDE, yeah. About us. Product. MX Linux relies on the excellent upstream work. Linux and Antics and Mepiz. Man. Alright, I want to see the KDE version though. Yeah, this is XFCE. Can you send me the media test thing on Discord? I mean, I don't think you realize how big it is. It's huge. Well, it's a gig, but still. Yeah, here's KDE. So KDE will probably be more, like, modern, for lack of a better term. Ouch. I always forget which login I use. Alright, let's get back on track here. Enable preview. Is it this button here? Yeah. Come on. People email me, message me and stuff, which is fine, but I use an old email for this. Oh, neither of my passwords are working. Oh, okay, well this was a short ride. I don't know if this is gonna work. I guess we won't be looking at, I'll try one more time, hold on. I know that's my password. Yeah, there we go. That time it worked. I don't know. Like I said, I know that's my password. I love it when authentication systems do that. Oh no, come on, the mouse died again? Why does this keep happening? Oh, you just finished work. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. Okay. The screen is black. I know, I turned it off because I don't want my information out there. Like I said, it's a non-Egee email. Yeah, I gotta change it. I don't like this song. Not all of his music is good. That one's a bomb. Play some Dan Mason for you. You guys know I love Dan Mason. Alright, this is like dead. I don't know. This mouse is really disappointing. Alright, just a second. I gotta get another mouse. Over here. I'll take that. Hope you guys like Vaporwave. I'm almost out of slots to plug this in. I've returned. Kind of. Is it alright to post a link? You can try, but it might... Uh-oh. Are you serious? Oh, MX locked up. Oh, what? I guess maybe the mouse was okay. Yeah, MX is dead again. This is the second time it's done this. Well, shoot. I was blaming the mouse, but I guess I should have checked the keyboard because, yeah, MX is dead again. Wow. I guess that's the cost for performance. It runs really well, but it just crashes sometimes. Terryza's fault. I don't know about that. We've tested a lot of distros on Terryza, and not very many of them do this. Come on now. Are we back in business? What are we doing here? Yep, here we go. Welcome to Grub. Don't want to use this mouse because the sensitivity is going to be like out of control. I'll tell you what, MX takes a long time to boot in. This is on an SSD. Like, what are we doing? What is it doing? Oh, you got a Mac Mini for some video rendering? Did you need it? Did you need the software? Or did you need the hardware that the Mac Mini has? For media production, like, Mac is unparalleled. It's super, super good. I can't even get Pulse Audio to play nicely with my mixer. It's stuck at 4800K or 48K or whatever. But on Windows it properly recognizes it and figures out. Even if I force Pulse to use 9200 or 192K, whatever, it freaks out and it gets all jacked up, and I've tried shimming it and it won't work with anything besides 48. So hopefully our buddy Pipewire will be able to... Yep, here we go. Now my old mouse is back. Okay. Oh, I hit the microphone again. I have to say that I find it really funny that MX runs, like, performance-wise, it runs really, really well, but it just abruptly crashes sometimes. And we've only been streaming for, oh, it's not counting. Oh yeah, it is 2 hours. So that's one crash an hour. What the hell? And I know that people are like, oh, it's Terryza, but come on, we've done lots of distros on Terryza, and very, very, very few of them just abruptly crash. So, as tempting as it is to blame it on the hardware, it's not the hardware. Oh, are you serious? No, not my Microsoft account. It's not that. Do I really have to log in again? I do. Okay. Just a second. Next time we should do HTOP and a TTY. Well, it was hard locked up. I couldn't do anything. I had to reboot. Oh. Ah, there we go. Is Terryza getting replaced? It is. This is the last stream with Terryza. Oh, actually, you know what? Memorex, yeah. Let's do that one. Alright, we'll wait for Minecraft to download. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
A girl named Alice got very curious about a little white rabbit who passed by.
For the software and the speed of that M1.
Found herself falling
First time using a Mac and it's so gnome. Is it?
into a strange place called Wonderland.
Copy from the best, I guess, huh?
Maybe cigarettes and alcohol are like medicine.
Nowadays, there are still girls and boys whose curiosity leads them to strange places.
You tried the Arc Window Manager? What is the Arc Window Manager? I don't think I've heard of that one. I know the Arc Window theme. Hey, Terryza or MX has everything pre-installed. That's kind of cool. Oh, Arc Window theme. Yeah, the Arc Window theme is something. Sorry, dude. Oh, you have wings too. Die. Die. There's a bug crawling over here. Not allowed at my workstation. All right. I'm a little hopeful for Minecraft. I don't think should we watch maybe. You guys said we should watch H-Top and just keep it open. Oh man, we're full up on memory. Java's pretty hungry though. Let's turn everything down first. Yeah, that way we're giving it a chance. Yeah, just turn all this stuff off. What's the Vepor for? VEPOR? I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean vapor, like vaporwave? I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. I almost can't even see the dots. All right. It's working hard. It's using 50% of all of the memory available. Okay. Social interactions. I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so when it loads in the chunks, it's actually kind of okay. Okay, this is without any question the best Minecraft has ever run on Terryza. Like, there's no question. Like, don't get me wrong, this isn't good. But when you compare it to like other distros that we've looked at and stuff, this is like this is unparalleled. I have everything turned down. Like this isn't really playable. So I'm gonna guess that it's actually the RAM that's causing this. It's probably having to garbage collect constantly, which is the CPU doing all of the work. So if I'm just, let me get somewhere safe where I'm not gonna get blown up. Like, let's go inside of a house or something. Like the planet. I have no idea where I am. I don't know what any of this is. Oh, there's a creeper there. I don't want to like break anybody's work. Let's skedaddle. Anyways, what I'm trying to show is that once you're in an area where everything is loaded, the frame rate's actually pretty good. Go to Necolandia. I don't know if I can find it with a frame rate like this. Here, there's a boat. Let's get on the boat. There can't be anything in the boat, right? Bring up H-top. Well, I know that H-top is running at like, I mean, I know the CPU is running at like full speed. There we go. All right. So the memory's full up. We're only 5 megabytes into swap though. What? In before Enderman. Yeah, the CPU is just like running non-stop, having to garbage collect. See, if I'm just looking at this and it's not having to load anything. But if I look over here, well, either way, this is the best Minecraft has run on Terryza. So I guess it's time for Vaporwave. Let's put on some Outrun while we do this. Or actually, let's just put on Vaporwave. I haven't played these on stream, so I don't know how much they cut through. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, that was fast. Oh, now we're gonna change. Well, how is it going so fast? This is crazy. Did they change how every raindrop is still a heap allocation? I have no idea. Wait a second. I smell cheeseburgers. Somebody's doing some charbroiling. That's a good smell. Yeah, that's a good smell. I'm not in the mood for burgers, though. It's not making me hungry. I just like the smell. Yeah, that smells good. Is it the vapor? It did start. Actually, you know what, Dominic? I started smelling cheeseburgers right as I kicked off Vaporwave. Is that part of the plan? Did you do that? Is Terryza cooking burgers over here? Hey, what are you doing? I actually smell it more on my left side, and that's the side where Terryza is. And the window on my right is open, but I smell the burgers on the left side. That's kind of funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm loaded or something. This installation's kind of sus. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Terryza's got that palm oil thermal face. How much sleep does Egee get? Very little. I operate with very little sleep. I'm usually exhausted by the end of the day, but I can still operate. And then when I go to sleep, I never have like insomnia or anything. I'm just like gone. I actually kind of like it when I lay down and I don't fall asleep right away, because then I can think about stuff. But then the old Sandman catches up with me, and then I'm gone. Where are these bugs coming from? What the hell is going on here? Oh, you know what? I have my door open. Maybe that's what's going on. There. I left the door open because this room is actually kind of dark. There's like a big tree like on one side, and then the main window that I should close, actually, it's going to get really hot. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up here. It's gonna start getting hot. Leon, you smell burgers too? I'm like not hungry at all. I don't know. I have a muffin I could finish. Man, that is such an ugly background. I'm sorry, it is not good. What is going on here? Oh dear. Not everything is localized though, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, look at the conky. I'm being invaded. This isn't good. I guess it's like a really, really nice late spring, early summer day today. The conky is wonky. The background is slip resistant. And it's no longer in English. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh my god, even this is out. You just noticed the play on words. So what do? Can we moify it and vaporwave it? What would that do? I'm going to tell you that nothing looked quite as cool as Elementary OS with the Japanese font. That was really cool. What do I think of Budgie? I think it's really good. I don't think it's a replacement to GNOME. I think it's a replacement to like Mate or XFCE. Because it totally does not do the same thing that GNOME does at all. It's like a completely different workflow. I'd say that Pantheon is more of a closer replacement to GNOME. Like you could go from GNOME to Pantheon and still feel at home. You could not go from GNOME to Budgie and feel at home. It would be completely different. But I like Budgie. Yeah, Will's asking the right. What is any key? I can't find the any key on my keyboard. Alright, so yeah, we can safely destroy this thing. The font hasn't changed. It's the locale that's changed, right? What's this one? Who knows what will chase your mouse? Please install iMake and... Okay, well, that's one payload down. Oh, I wish it would come back. Because now I have to go to the terminal and... That's one of Noel's broken one. Noel's got to fix this stuff. Stress testing. Test out of memory. Let's talk security. What the hell is this? This runs a C script that checks for a bunch of stuff. Okay, is this another one of Noel's scripts? Oh my god, look it. That's pretty cool. I can get by with Japanese. Maybe I can read Japanese. What do you guys know? This locale doesn't bother me. I can work with it. Did it crash? No, it's doing its thing. Egee's destroyer, random payload, stress testing, quit, disco delves. Where are the destructive payloads? You'll find system. Please switch MX Linux to System D. I don't want to though. It's a lot of work. What is this? Boot options. This is where I pick System D. SSH? I don't know what the hell I was typing. I'm so used to SSHing into work machines that I just defaulted to SSH. Oh, something needs fixing. Let's bust out SSH. See what's going on. Or just use System D from the thing. What's this thing doing? Oh, we got a seg fault. Boot 2. What is going on here? You need to select it twice in Grub, do you? Right here. I like the check. That check mark. Let's see if we can moify it and vaporwave it. Downloaded the... Oh, it failed here too? Oh man. Great, next you can run it. Okay, the moifier failed, but whatever. Oh my goodness, there we go. Sudo reboot. There we go. Alright, we'll see what this destroyer thing is all about. This is a pretty low key. This is Lux. Oh, this is a good one. I forgot about this song. Take My Chances Tonight. Name of this song. By LA Dreams and Cello Wrecked. Alright, we're dropping into System D. That long boot time. Loading the initial RAM disk. Anytime now. There we go. Breeze icons. I find that Breeze icons look really strange in non-KDE distros. KDE has a very, like, it's the same thing with GTK icons on KDE. Just odd. It's like very strange. Alright. Oh, that's why I moved this song out, because those bells really cut through the mix. Looking good. It takes a while to boot in, but once it actually logs in, it's really snappy. Oh, I need to I need SSH again. Bash. Oh my god, I've got SSH on the mind here. Oh, I didn't realize that SSH. Yeah, never mind. I'm moving on. Make sure your hard drive is SDA. Time to install a good. What? Preparing the destruction and restarting. Okay. It'll take the mouse away. I mean, how long is this gonna last? Like, what should we do? Oh, YouTube's saying that they found some copyrighted music in here. What the hell did I play recently that's copyrighted? Is it this song? I mean, I guess we could play something else. Maybe I could try my guitar. I don't remember what I had my settings at. I'm assuming this is going to take a while. It's going to take a minute or so. Maybe the one that you skipped. I mean, can you guys still see the stream? Because YouTube's telling me that it's copyrighted. I don't think the song is copyrighted. I mean, maybe it is, but it's certainly not going to block the stream. What's this one? It's kind of a weird song. The stream is still visible. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. YouTube's drunk. Maybe it was from a while ago. Like one of the songs we played during the intermission. It just caught up with me. Alright, time for reboot where it does the payload. Okay. I guess this is the part where we destroy the operating system. MX19. Look at these errors. Oh, it's running the payload right now. This song sounds like Michael McDonald's Shine Sweet Freedom song. This one is called Time for Adventure by Rosenwig. Running a start job for the Superior operating system? What the hell? This is different. What is that failed to load IWL debug yo-yo? Like, what the hell is that? As you can see, it's mounted as read-only. Less likely to corrupt. So this could just, I mean, is this the part where I should get my guitar? What these things have? What's the Superior operating system? Who knows? What time is it? It's almost 12. I have an appointment I gotta go to. I gotta get my car looked at. It's all jacked up. You're hoping it will. Alright, let's see. I'm taking off my headphones. I'm gonna guess that this is... If I had to guess, this is probably gonna take like 10 minutes. Let's see here. It's loud as hell. Hey, Spin Viking. Alright. Get my monitors in so I can... Ooh, that was loud for some reason. That's a good song. Alright, so... Hopefully this won't be too loud for y'all. I mean, it doesn't look too loud. I'm afraid to just like jam it. I could turn the... It's okay. It sounds okay through my monitors, but I don't know. Maybe I could try playing. On the water. I don't remember how that goes. I gotta think about it. I don't remember how that goes. The guitar is never too loud. Well, if it's clipping. Yeah, right. I was gonna try to play that. Let me see. All right, so, okay. I might have to turn my own volume down, but I'll try to play that Eve 6 song. Okay, so I got to turn the actual music up.
They can't see, they can't see inside of me. But doubling out, doubling the privacy that might convey. Yeah, how much longer will I try before I realize I'm desperate in the situation that I'm in again? I'm exhausted, yet another topic. I'm exhausted frequently with no regrets. Oh yeah.
Now YouTube is yelling at me. All right, Dominic. Like I said, I think this is going to take like 10 minutes, and we're about out of time. I don't know what this YouTube warning means exactly, if it's like actually blocking the stream or not. Let me turn on some outro music though, because I think we're about done here. I think that you did ask me in Discord if I were to keep it going, and I will. I got somewhere to go after this, so I'm not using my computer. All right. Whoop. Got my monitors pulling on me. Yeah, without being able to like. So, the way that I don't mind playing guitar on stream, but I'm really paranoid about the mix. It's the same reason why I don't sing on stream very often. So like I got my audio set up so that it sounds good when I'm just like talking to you. So I can't just like bust out my guitar and play with this setting. It's gonna be all screwed up. So I tried to turn it down, but then I got to dial in the music audio, and it just winds up being kind of a mess. But I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm gonna leave this going for the duration of the outro song. If something cool happens, then it happens. If not, then yeah, this is this is kind of what I expected. So I hope to see you all next week. We're gonna have some new hardware, and I think we're gonna look at Bodhi Linux, but you know, everything is, you never know what we're gonna look at. So I think we're good. It was good chatting with you all, and I hope that you have a great weekend.
I'm through with standing in line to clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Tell me what you want.
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
So what you need?
I'll need a credit card that's got no limit, and a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High Club at 37,000 feet.
Been done.
I want a new tour bus full of old guitars, mine star on Hollywood Boulevard. Somewhere between Cher and James Dean is fine for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars and the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And well, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great like Elvis without the tassels. Hire 8 bodyguards that love to beat up assholes. Sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free.
I have the quesadilla.
I'm gonna dress my ass with the latest fashion. Get a front door key to the Playboy mansion. Gonna date a Santa phone that loves to blow my money for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars and the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's who's who. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on Hey, I wanna be a rock star. I'm gonna sing those songs that offend the senses. Gonna pop my pills from a pest dispenser. Get washed up singers writing all my songs. Lip sync them every night so I don't get them wrong. Well, we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all stay skinny cause we just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars and the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's who's who. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody